So this is a very common question, which is, okay, so what if I invest my listening skills and the other person doesn't? I think it's a great question because conversations are a give and take. They do involve more than one person. And if only one person is speaking, we've now shifted from a dialogue to a monologue. So we do want to have some balance in place. The answer that I will give, I think, will maybe be frustrating in the sense that you can't really force someone else to become a better listener. Any parent knows you can't force your kids to do something. Any manager knows that you can seed the idea as many times as possible, but it has to come from within. And so I think the best way to approach it is, one, to model the behavior that you want to see. So if this is something that you value in relationships, bringing it forward with generosity. I think a lot of people can feel when someone is really deeply listening to them and they appreciate that. And many people will intuitively think like, okay, how do I return that to the other person? And the other piece of this is, well, first, my book makes an excellent gift, so you can always do that. But the other piece of this is, it is helpful to step back and evaluate when you are, let's say, not being heard in conversation. Is this a pattern or is this a one-off? Because sometimes, and we all have these days where we're so bogged down, we talk a lot and we forget to check in with the other person. That's okay. If it happens from time to time, I think that's okay. In a certain kind of relationship, let's say in a close friendship, wow, this person really needed to get something off their chest, I will be able to do the same next time. It's almost like when you're out at a bar or something and you say, I'll get this round, and you know that they're going to get the next round when there's a certain level of intimacy and trust in place. In other cases, it's a repeated behavior. And that's where I think drawing some boundaries is useful, because the goal of listening with empathy is not to become an empty vessel for everyone else to receive everything that they have to say. It is to understand and connect. And so if you are in a situation where you realize, okay, this person is consistently coming to me to listen and vent and process, and I'm really not given that same opportunity, I think it is worth reassessing the relationship. You sort of do a relationship audit of, is this something I want to continue to invest in? Can I share my needs with this other person?